Vicious but honest, a stickler for punctuations and quotations. I want commas, exclamation point. Nigga, I'm fresh up off that bluebird. 12 years a slave, I ain't worried about what you heard. 12 years a slave, my heart Lupita Nyong'o black. It's gonna have to be a murder case if ever I go back. Only for my family, only for my son.
Why they don't go hard? Boy, I love it, man. You don't even know, man. Hey, boy, I put that whole in.
A sage said they'll bring flowers to your grave, but no soup when you sick. Reality's always Friday.
Boy, I get powered up, nigga.
Ankle monitor with the GPS, my people stress. This shit's a leash, but I'm a dog.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You've been on Boss Talk more than a lot of people, man. And to be honest with you, man, every time I call you, you come and you sit down with me. But the one thing always mess with me, bro. Always mess with me. That you never spit a verse on my show, bro.
Verse?
And my favorite song, you already know what it is.
What?
Stop playing, man.
Thursday out.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So I'm asking today if I can get that first verse, man.
First verse.
You can't remember it too. Here we go. See, he can't. He did. Tech Nine did his verse. I can't remember. No, nigga, bring the verse, nigga. I like the song.
Let's say I'm trying to remember the. You niggas bring.
Doing. The nigga bring.
You niggas bring flowers to you when you did.
No, that ain't the way you did it. Give me my.
I got so much music.
With the attitude and all of that.
Yeah, I want to hear that with no male, but I want to hear that. Yeah, nigga, flip out. Yeah.
Man, I gotta think about it. You niggas bring flowers when you dead, but no soup when you sick. Reality's always fried like the juice in your stick. The penitentiary made me ruthless and sick.
Yeah.
Vicious but honest, a stickler for punctuations and quotations. I want commas, exclamation point. Nigga, I'm fresh up off that bluebird. 12 years a slave, I ain't worried about what you heard. 12 years a slave, my heart Lupita Nyong'o black. It's gonna have to be a murder case if ever I go back. Only for my family, only for my son. Damn,
Why they don't go hard? Boy, I love it, man. You don't even know, man. Hey, boy, I put that whole in.
A sage said they'll bring flowers to your grave, but no soup when you sick. Reality's always Friday.
Boy, I get powered up, nigga.
Ankle monitor with the GPS, my people stress. This shit's a leash, but I'm a dog.
Hey, man, thank you for that song, bro. You don't know what that do for me, man. Hey, when I heard that one, I was, it's over, bro. That's the one. I can't get past that song, bro.
Man, I'm just glad.
Don't get me wrong, I love all the other songs. I'm not tripping, but it's like something about the first day out, like, and then Farrakhan on there too.
That's a cornerstone piece to my catalog, because once you have heard that song, then you can understand the rest of my music. You need that to understand everything that you're hearing in my music. So, I'm very thankful that my nigga Kane is the one from my hometown made that track for that. I just I knew exactly what I wanted to do to it as soon as I heard it. So
you killed that thing, man. And so your process is you write.
Yeah. For sure.
Some people punch in, some people try to figure it out. All that I don't write.
No, I write.
How did you not get caught up in that?
Well, you gotta write when. I understand some people say that they don't write, but they're really writing in their head and remembering. I was locked up. I learned how to really to make write raps and shit in the pen. So writing is just a way of recording what it is that you're thinking. Some people can remember what they or they're thinking, and they go and record it based on that, or recite it based on that. But for me, I write it, and now I don't even write no more. Now I write it in my phone. I type it.
Okay, that's different. But, that's different than what you were doing it before.
Yeah. I used to have a pen and pad everywhere, but now I just definitely do it in my phone, and it's just much better, just capturing your thoughts down. I'm a lover of the written word. I'm a word fanatic in terms of phrase and all of that, and I'm real big into expression. So for me, writing is always going to be the way to capture your thoughts. I tell people all the time, especially like up and coming rappers and all that, I say, shit, you should be writing a rap every day.
When you go back to being locked up, you was locked up for 17 years in total? 19. Or was it 19? 19 years in total.
I did, I went when I was 18 and did 7. I went back and did 12.
But the thing I wanted to ask you about is, when you thought about when you was because you became this rapper in there, right?
Yeah.
And when did you know like I'm doing this? When I'm never turning back.
My first time is when I learned my skills, and I got out, and I was trapping, but I went up trapping, doing well, and I was able to do one album, which ended up being my album 300 Reasons for War. But as soon as it came out, I got locked up. Lucky for me, like I'm from a hateful place, so they don't like you to shine right in their face. So I was locked up, and they could enjoy it in peace. I ain't there, you know. So it became like a legendary tape where I'm from. A song on there, Al Darian's Rage, and Kiki was on that album too.
Yeah, I remember you told me that on one of our first interviews.
So, you know, just that was kind of what kept the fire going for me. And it was so many people talking about, you know, man, when Al get out and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, over the years, like it's turning into years and I've been gone. But like my best friend Saeed, my brother LG, just so many people and just the support from where I'm from. And I just had a mind frame of just like, I'm gonna go out there and do it. Like I'm gonna just put my all in it. And I really started believing in the power of the mind. I had read so many books and I was like, damn, really everything that I ever thought and put my mind to, it always was happening, but I was always thinking the wrong shit, bullshit. So basically I just changed my mind, shifted my brain and started believing better for myself, because I'm like a real crash dummy, you know, like one of the worst. I'm somebody that's always thinking foul gangster shit, you know what I mean?
So being in prison, like, you know, you rapping, people hearing, hey man, you could rap. He one of the ones when you go on this unit, if you go on Beto 1 or if you go on whatever Briscoe, unit, wherever you was at. What was it?
Briscoe.
Briscoe.
I did the most time in Briscoe, yeah.
They come on there, they be like, man, if a rapper come on there, how did the battle thing go in there?
Well,
you know, like how did they know who was the best?
Talim. They used to, at Talim service, you know, of course people rap on rec yards and shit like that, but at Talim service, people would come down there and like probably like once or twice a month, it would be, you know, like 5 or 6, you know, people get up there and rap or whatever. And man, when it just come to, I really own my skills down there, and basically with remember, you could be from Houston, Dallas, Longview, Fort Worth, East Texas, anywhere in the world. Can you get up here and win over these street niggas from everywhere? Like this is the core audience right here.
Yeah.
Can you win them over? And I did that. I excelled in that. I learned how to I express myself for these kinds of people. And I got great at it, you know, and I just, when all of them are saying the same thing, like they crowning you this, and these not just niggas from where you from, this is everywhere, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's just the way I went about it. And I always knew that this was a better proving ground even than the streets.
Yeah.
Because this is a bunch of niggas from different places in one place at one time on the same shit that you talking about.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Street shit, you know what I mean? So, and violent offenders, which is why I'm always like gladiator farms, as they say, you know. So, you know, just putting myself in, not, you know, making something good out of the situation, you know, putting myself in a position to express and entertain them. And I knew that and what's so crazy about it is, over the time, you know, a lot of people that ended up going home and all of that. So people, they've been knowing about me a long time, you know, from prison or whatnot. Some real dudes that went back to where they from, and they somebody where they from is like I'm somebody where I'm from. And they was just spreading the word. And I started, when I got out and started doing videos in different cities and stuff, you know, I'm tapping into niggas I was locked up with.
Yeah.
But the niggas in Oak Cliff, the niggas in South Park and all of these different places, and I'm pulling up and like, who the fuck is this nigga? And there's a million niggas out there for me based on the word of my homies that I was locked up with. Just
Wow.
saying, this the nigga, and he finna rap over here, and so I got a pass to all the worstest places where you can't come without a pass. You know?
I like that, man.
So, you know, it's just that became like my story, so to speak, and it just kept going from there. You know, so I'm a beloved figure from the trenches of Texas for sure.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.